Hey everyone, it's Sharon Ross with MoonlightFitClub, and today I have Penny practicing with me today. Before we get started, wanted to suggest maybe having a block. I have a big blue block, but a standard size block or a narrow one, depending on your preference. Have that handy if you like using them. Also, I'm going to suggest having a strap available and set to about shoulder width apart, and we're going to be using this. I like it for one of the moves that we have because I have such wide shoulders. It's useful to have it. So have that ready, and I will let you know when we will be using that. With that, today's practice is in support of the solar plexus chakra, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start facing the front of the mat in an easy seated position. Go ahead and center yourself. Become present on your mat. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Left hand stretching, arms stretching over for a nice side body stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center, arms like a T, and then wrapping around, giving yourself a big hug, right arm under left. For 3. You can certainly take eagle arms if that's in your practice. 2, 1. Releasing your arms, taking your right hand to your left knee, and a gentle twist over your left shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Coming back to face the center. Swap out which foot is in front. And go ahead and inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm over for a side body stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Coming up through center, arms like a T. Now this time wrapping your left arm under your right. Again, if you have eagle arms, go ahead and take that for 3, 2, 1. Releasing your arms, taking your left hand onto your right knee and looking over your right shoulder for an easy twist. For 3, 2, 1. Coming through center and finding your way, whatever way is most useful to you, to tabletop. All right. From here, we're going to reach the right leg straight out, flexing at the foot. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want more sensation, go ahead and reaching your left arm forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand to the mat, right foot over left, and then looking over your left shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. This time taking your left leg out straight parallel to the floor, flexing at the foot. Again, if this is enough here, stay here. If you want more, go ahead and stretch right arm forward. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand to the mat, crossing left foot over and looking over your right shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Tabletop, neutral tabletop. Let's take a few cat and cows here. So belly down, looking up, hips towards the ceiling for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming to neutral tabletop. Then we'll take a wide hip circle, first in one direction for 3 times. And then pausing at the top and going in the other direction 3 times. Coming to neutral tabletop, tucking your toes under, and then lifting your knees off the mat, hips towards the ceiling for your first downward facing dog. For 3, 2, 1. At the end of your last exhale, go ahead and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and then down by your side. We're going to do 3 half sun salutation A's. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and then down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extending through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and then down by your side. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and then down by your side. We're going to do 2 sun salutation A's with some modifications. So we'll start with inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extending through the spine. Exhale, palm the mat, stepping back with your left, and then your right into plank. You can have your knees on the mat if you wish, and then lowering down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, coming through tabletop if you wish. And we'll stay here for a few rests for 3, 2, 1. At the end of your exhale, go ahead and step to the top of the mat. And we'll do inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and down by your side. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extending through your spine. Exhale, palm the mat. This time, step back with your right foot, then your left into plank. Again, you can have your knees on the mat and then lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, coming through tabletop if you wish. And And staying here for 3, 2, 1. At the end of your exhale, go ahead and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center, then down by your side. From here, we are going to step back with our right leg taking a nice big step back, but crossing the midline if you wish. If that's too much for you for the balancing, make it a wider stance. But if you want the balance challenge in it, crossing over, and reaching up and grabbing your right wrist with your left hand and reaching over to the left. For 3, 2, 1. Come up through center and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time stepping back with your left foot. Again, if you want a wider stance, front knee bent, or if you want more of a balance challenge, crossing over that midline. Inhale, reach up and grab your left wrist with your right hand and reach over to the right. For 3, 2, 1. Releasing your hands, stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then down by your side. We're going to take a nice wide step facing the far wall and interlacing our fingers, hands behind our back, taking note on which thumb is on the top. The toes pointing to the 45-degree angle to the corners of your mat, and then lowering down by bending your knees for goddess pose. In 3, 2, 1. Releasing your grip, straightening your legs and reaching out for a 5-pointed star. And then coming back, putting the opposite thumb on top, interlacing your hands behind your back again. Straighten your arms-ish. And then bending your knees into goddess pose. One more time for 3, 2, 1. Releasing your grip, come to standing, and then stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to take a nice big step to the other side wall. This time all 10 toes facing forward. And this is the place where you may want the strap. So we're going to either interlace our hands behind our back or using the strap behind your back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. And then you have your choice. You can keep your hands on your lower back, or you can reach them towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. Coming up, enough to release the strap. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, forward fold. And this yogi's choice on placement of your hands. You can make the peace fingers around your big toes if you wish. On the mat, in line with your feet, behind you, or in front. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your hips, using your core to come to standing, and then step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to take a nice big step back with our left foot. Warrior one stance, so front knee bent. And then we're going to go into reverse warrior, so right arm up towards the ceiling, left hand down left leg for 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center, hands to heart center. Coming up onto your back ball of your foot into high lunge. Twist and then lower for revolved high lunge for 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center so you can step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're going to step back with the right foot into warrior one stance. Bending through your front knee. Then reverse warrior, so reaching up towards the ceiling with your left hand, right hand down your right leg for 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center, here, hands to prayer center, and coming up on your back toes on the ball of your foot. For high lunge, then twist and lower for revolved high lunge. For 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center and then stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then down by your side. All right, so now we're going to do some balancing. So putting all your weight into your left leg. Bringing your right knee up, grabbing your right knee with your right arm, and then reaching your left arm towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Lowering your right foot, coming to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, then down by your side. Or simply put all of our weight into our right leg, bringing up our left knee, grabbing it with our left hand, and then reaching towards the ceiling with our right hand. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release the left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center, down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palm the mat, step back with your right foot, then your left into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to reach our right foot towards the sky for three-legged dog and bring it forward for low lunge. So, lowering your left knee to the mat, untucking your left toes, finding stability first with your hands on your right thigh. If you want more, go ahead and reach towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hands to the mat, coming up on the toes and off the knee, so you can go back into 3-point dog, and then downward facing dog, having both feet meet on the mat. From here, we're going to lift the left or right leg towards the ceiling for 3-point dog again, and coming through for pigeon on the right. So your right shin is parallel-ish to the front of the mat. Left leg extended behind you. You can either stay high, or if you like, you can fold forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up, so palm the mat. Come up enough on your left toes, left knee off, so you can push up into 3-point dog, and then meeting in downward facing dog. Take a moment here. And then we're going to take the left leg, extend that towards the ceiling for 3-point dog, and bring it through, going towards the lunge. So right knee on the mat, untucking your toes, bringing your hands for stability to your left thigh. If this is enough, stay here. If you want more, go ahead and reach towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Palm the mat so you can come off your right knee onto your right toes, extending your left leg up towards the ceiling for 3-point dog, and then meeting in downward facing dog, taking a moment. Not too long though. We'll go ahead and lift our left leg towards the ceiling for 3-point dog, bringing it through for pigeon on the left. So left shin parallel to the front of the mat. Your right leg extended back. You can either stay high or fold forward, your choice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up enough so you can come on your right toes, right knee off the mat, pushing up into 3-point dog, and then both feet meeting in downward facing dog. For 3, 2, 1. At the end of your exhale, go ahead and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center and down by your side. We are now going to go into triangle. This is where I like to have a block. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that between my feet. And we'll take a nice big step back with the left leg into warrior 1 or warrior 2 stance, whichever you prefer, and then straightening through your right knee, extending your arms out like a T, and then reaching forward, reach, and then bending over, right hand to the mat, your knee, your shin, your ankle, or a block, reaching your left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders. For 3, 2, opening your chest towards the side wall. 1. Using your core to come up, and then simply step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We are now going into dancer pose. So we're going to put all of our weight into our right knee. You may want a chair for stability if you wish. We're going to bend our left knee, grabbing our left foot either inside or out with your left hand, extending your right hand up, and then hinging at your hips, pressing your right or your left foot into your left hand for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, purposefully come up and release your foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We have the other side, so we're going to go ahead and step back with the right foot and warrior 1 pose or warrior 2, then straightening through your left leg. Shoulders towards the side of the room, arms like a T, and then reaching out with your left hand towards the front of the room, and then pivoting down either to a block, your left hand on the block, mat, shin, ankle, right hand towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders on top of each other, opening your chest towards the side wall for 3, 2, 1. Using your core to come up. Enough so that you can step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to put all of our weight into our left leg so we can bend our right, catching our right foot with our right hand, extending the left towards the ceiling, and then hinging forward, pressing your right foot into your right hand for 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up and gently releasing your hand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to move the block out of my way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to stand. Exhale, float all the way back down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palm the mat, step back with your left, then your right into downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. 3, 2, 1. Coming forward into plank. You can either have knees down or full plank. Just don't let your hips drop. For 3, 2, 1, and then lower down all the way to the ground. We're going into locust pose. You have your choice here of either arms extended back behind your side or forward towards the mirror. I guess I'm close to the mirror today. So I will take them behind and we'll go ahead and inhale, taking your hands and feet off the mat, extending up. 3, 2, 1, and release, making a pillow with your hands. Resting here for 3, 2, 1. Coming up enough, hands under your shoulders, so you can press back into child's pose, coming through tabletop if you wish, and taking child's either knees apart or knees together. I like knees apart, and we'll go ahead and 3, 2, 1. Coming up enough so you can take your right hand and put it over top your left on the left side of the mat, and then fold back down, and you'll get a nice side body stretch on the right for 3, 2, 1. Coming up enough to put your right hand to the right side of the mat, left hand on top of right, and lower down for 3, 2, 1. Coming up enough for both hands evenly on your mat and lower down, forehead towards the mat. You can come up on spider fingers to get a different stretch on your side for 3, 2, 1. Coming up through tabletop. Having a block handy if you choose to have one, and then rolling over so you're seated around the middle of your mat, knees bent, facing the back of the room. Going into boat pose. I have to move my mic for this one because we'll be lowering down. With boat, you can hands behind your knees and just reaching back, sitting back, leaning back. If this is enough, stay here. You can also release your hands at the side of your knees. You can take your shins parallel to the floor, extending full out, your choice, for 3, 2, 1, and then gently lowering to the mat. Bending at the knees, soles of your feet on the mat, and we're going into bridge pose. You can either take active bridge by reaching your hips towards the ceiling, or supported, that's what I'm going to do, by placing a block under your hips, rolling your shoulders under. If you took active, you could also interlace your hands under the small of your back for 3, 2, 1. If you took active, go ahead and lower your hips to the mat. We're going to go into waterfall. I like having the block under my hips. You can do it with or without the block. Bringing your knees in towards your chest and then extending your feet towards the ceiling as if you were going to walk on the ceiling, flexing at your feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your feet to the mat, removing the block if you took that, putting it off to the side. We're done with it, and go ahead and bringing your knees in towards your chest, and then letting them fall to the right for a spinal twist. Extending your left arm out and looking towards your left palm for 3, 2, 1. Coming up through center, and then simply allowing your knees to fall to the left. Extending your right arm out for 3, 2, 1. Bringing your knees to center. Taking any last movement that you like, we're going to go into a brief Shavasana. So reaching your extending your legs out the length of your mat, feet out towards the width of your mat and allowing your feet to fall open. Arms down by your side, palms facing the ceiling. And allowing your body just to melt into the mat. We'll take a few moments in silence. Slowly bringing small movements to your fingers and your toes. Maybe some wrist circles and some ankle circles. Maybe a full body stretch. And then, in whatever way is most useful to you, come to an easy seated position, facing the back of the mat. Lower your gaze or closing your eyes. That completes our asana section of today's practice. And now we'll go into the guided meditation in support of the solar plexus chakra. All right, this takes us to the guided meditation portion of the practice today. Let's go ahead and get started. The solar plexus chakra is blocked by shame. This guided meditation is to assist in forgiving yourself for past failures and grow beyond perfectionism. Now let's begin by coming to an easy seated position where you feel supported. That could be on your mat, on a chair, on a block, or on a bolster. Allow your hands to rest on your legs. Close your eyes or lower your gaze and take a moment to think about a specific failure that has been holding you back. Become aware of your breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. 5. Inhale, exhale, allow your face to relax. 4. Inhale, exhale, allow your shoulders to relax. 3. Inhale, exhale, allow your hands to relax. 2. Inhale, exhale, allow your legs and feet to relax. 1. Inhale, I am. Exhale, protected. Inhale, I am. Exhale, confident. I am. Action. I am enough. Bring to mind the past mistake that has been holding you back and repeat after me, either out loud or silently to yourself. I forgive myself for believing that I have to be perfect. I forgive myself for believing that I have to know how to do it all before I start. I give myself permission to recognize that I am here to learn and grow. I give myself permission to be imperfect. I can cling to the need for perfection, or I can learn and grow. I choose to learn and grow. I am free to learn from my failures and move forward. When I learned to walk, I was not perfect, but I learned and kept going. I see myself learning and growing, and it feels right. Inhale, I am. Exhale, enough. Inhale, I am. Exhale, action. I am confident. I am protected. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your toes to wiggle. 5. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your fingers to move. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your shoulders to roll. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Allow yourself to smile. 2. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Open your eyes. 1. That concludes our practice for today. The light in me honors the light in you, and I thank you for practicing with us today. And may you have a great rest of your day. Check out other videos on this site. Subscribe if you haven't done yet, and click the notifications button for getting a notification when our next video is available. With that, namaste.